Hi again then guys, and welcome to another Forza Horizon 3 speed build, and this particular tune is for a pretty popular exotic. It's not hard to see why. It's a strong all-round machine, based originally on the MP412C platform, and then taken really to the next level, the McLaren 650S. Not necessarily quite as exotic and as exclusive, of course, as something like a P1, but for a much lower price, it does offer fantastic all-round ability. Now, as far as the tuning on this particular car, I would recommend, of course, the 1500 horsepower engine conversion. I always would recommend that if it is an option. As far as the all-wheel drive aspect of the car, as you can see, I have fitted that. I would always recommend it if it is an option, unless, of course, you are opposed to all-wheel drive, which some people are. It's down to personal preference. Of course, you want the twin turbo. As far as rims, wings, all that kind of thing, of course, that's down to you. If you like the way the car looks and you just want this tune straight on your vehicle, you can, as with all of my builds, both on YouTube and the ones that aren't on YouTube, find it on my storefront. So just check out the video description down below for the keywords to find that quickly. If, though, you are doing it yourself, of course, increase the power, lower the weight, all that kind of good, obvious stuff. Now, as far as the tuning, to unlock more of the car's potential, especially with regard to top-end speed, as you can see, the numbers are very good. The top speed isn't quite as high as some of the others. It's not Ford GT level or anything like that, but it's not slow by any means, and the acceleration in particular is very good. 1.8 to 60 is no slouch, 3.6 or close enough to 100 is also very, very good, and the top-end performance of 269 miles per hour is more than enough for most situations. There are relatively few places on the map where you can actually get the car up to that kind of speed. Now, as far as the gearbox, I would recommend a final drive of 3.2, then individual gears of 2.9, 2, 1.5, 1.17, 0.95 and 0.78. So a pretty simple setup overall, nothing too radical. We've gone for neutral camber and tow, unless of course you personally want them, and I've gone for 4 degrees of caster to have kind of a mix of loose-ish steering at lower speeds, but also not too loose at high speeds. But of course it depends what you want. As far as anti-roll, we've got those on 20, springs we've got on 142 and 242 with the lowest ride height front and rear. Dampers we've got on 12, 17, 5 and 8, aero doesn't apply, and as far as the diff, as we almost always do, we've got 100% on acceleration, 0 on decel, but as always feel free to change those to try something new, or if you already know a personal setup that you prefer to that, by all means go ahead. And I've gone for a centre split on this car of 80% in favour of the back, so you've got the majority of your power and torque going to those rear wheels, similar to the stock form, and that allows the car to be playful, to have good high-speed handling and manoeuvrability, and also of course to do stuff like drifting. But that 20% going to the front gives you much better launch off the line, allows you to get the power down more efficiently, especially for less experienced drivers, and of course helps a lot off-road as well. So if you decide to either use this tutorial or of course get it from the storefront, either way, I hope you have a lot of fun with the car, and it's definitely a highly competitive vehicle. So overall, that's it for this particular tune, and I'll see you guys next time. But for now, as always, thanks for watching.